Hello guys, today I am going to explain the concept of time and work. So to make you understand the concept, I am going to take an example. See, if a man can do a piece of work in 5 days. See, a man can do a piece of work in 5 days. This is the statement. With the help of this, we will try to understand something. See, then the work done by him in what? 1 day will be equal to what? 1 by 5. See, try to understand. If that man can do a piece of work in 5 days, then his work in 1 day will be equal to 1 by 5. His work in 2 days will be 2 by 5. His work in 3 days will be 3 by 5. His work in 4 days will be 4 by 5, and his work in 5 days will be 5 by 5, that is 1. So students, this part is very important. If you are able to understand this concept, then you will be able to do the sums related to time and work. Now see, here the man can do the work in 5 days is equal to 5 by 5, that is 1. It means whole work he will be doing in 5 days. Now see, just opposite of that I am going to explain. If, listen, work done by a man in 1 day is 1 by 5. See, try to understand this statement. If work done by a man in 1 day is 1 by 5, then how much time will he take to complete the whole work? Just opposite of 1 by 5. So students, it will be what? Opposite of 1 by 5 means 1 divided by 1 by 5. Reciprocal of 1 by 5 you have to take, then 5 days. So this thing you have to keep in your mind. If you want, then you may also note down. Next part I am going to explain. See, next part I am going to work out a sum based on time and work. Suppose a statement I am not writing, just I am speaking. If you are interested, then you can write. If A can do the piece of work in 20 days and B can do the same work in 30 days, then how long will they take together to complete the work? Once again I am going to repeat. If A can do the piece of work in 20 days and the same work is done by B in 30 days, if they will work together, then how much time they will take? So students, see, A is taking how many days? 20 days. Just I am writing here in short. B is taking how many days? 30 days. See, try to understand. A is taking 20 days to complete the work and the same work is completed by B in 30 days. Now, how to start? How to find out the time in which they can together do the work? See students, so for that we have to write A's 1 day work. 1 day work we have to find. Always this is the first step. A's 1 day work will be equal to what? Just I taught you. If A is completing the work in 20 days, then 1 day work will be 1 by 20. 1 by 20, and B's 1 day work will be 1 by 30. Now see, what is the question? We have to find out the time taken by them when they work together. So together means plus, we have to add. What will be the next step now? Therefore A plus B, it means they are working together. That's why I have written A plus B is 1 day work will be what? 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30. Now we have to take the LCM of 20 and 30. So what will be LCM? If we will take, it will be 60, I think. So divide 60, 3 and it is what much? 2. Then 5 upon 60, divide it 1 upon, let me write here, 1 upon 12. Now see, if they work together, then 1 by 12 of the whole work is done in what many days? 1 day. Now see, just I explained in the beginning that if A and B together can do, if A and B together 1 day work is 1 by 12, then how much time will take? Just reciprocal of that, reciprocal of 1 by 12, that is what? 12 by 1. So A and B together can do the work in 12 days. See students, this is the main concept. In this way we have to work out. So what can we conclude? For 1 day work, we have to find for what? A and B separately. If there are more than 2 persons, suppose Ram, Shyam and Hari, 3 persons are there, and their times are also given, then we have to find out separately their 1 day work, okay, and then we have to add to find out the time taken by them together to complete the work. Now see, after this I am going to explain one more concept. In time and work, generally we get the questions related to pipe. So pipe will be 2 types. Pipe may be of 2 types: inlet and outlet. See, try to understand inlet and outlet. Inlet का मतलब जो भरता है पाइप, और आउटलेट का मतलब जो खाली करता है. Inlet means what? The pipe which fills a tank, or outlet means the pipe which what? Makes the tank empty. So now what I want to explain, see students, the work done by inlet pipe is always positive. Work done by inlet pipe is always positive, whereas work done by outlet pipe is always negative. So you must keep this in your mind. In next video I will try to do the sums related to pipe. Thanks.